Warren Justin DeMartini, born in Chicago on April 10, 1963, is the type of guitarist who doesn't just play rock. He brings a swagger to his riffs that made Ratt one of the most defining bands of the 1980s glam metal scene. Known for his fast licks and unmistakable style, DeMartini helped shape a sound that not only took Ratt to the top of the charts, but also made him a guitar icon for anyone who came of age in that era.
Growing up as the youngest of 5 boys, DeMartini didn't exactly have an easy entry into music. He got his first guitar as a kid after convincing his mom to buy him one, but like a lot of us back then, he got frustrated when things didn't go his way. His first guitar was a cheap model that wouldn't stay in tune. Inspired by The Who's Pete Townsend, he ended up smashing it in frustration, thinking it'd make a point, but that was the last free guitar he'd get. At 14, determined to try again, he saved up and bought a Samar Les Paul copy, and that's when things really started to change. Teaching himself songs by ear, he kicked things off with Cream's Sunshine of Your Love, a rite of passage for a lot of guitarists in those days.
By 15, he was already playing live gigs with a band called The Plague at La Jolla High School. Word got around fast in San Diego. He was a natural, and people noticed. His talent didn't go unrecognized either. He won Best New Guitar Player at Guitar Trader on Claremont Mesa, an award that showed he was more than just a kid with a dream. He was making waves, and he knew he had to go further. After high school, he gave college a shot. But then he got a call from Los Angeles that changed his life. He was asked to join a band called Mickey Ratt, which soon transformed into the Ratt we all know today.
It was in 1982 that DeMartini's life would change forever. He was asked to replace Jakey Lee as lead guitarist for Ratt, just as Lee was heading out to play with Ozzy Osbourne. It was a pivotal time for the band, and DeMartini brought a style that set them apart from other glam metal acts of the time. Living with Lee for a while, DeMartini honed his skills and became an integral part of Ratt's sound. He brought a mix of melody and punch to their songs, turning tracks like Round and Round, Lay It Down, and Way Cool Jr. into rock anthems. With DeMartini's guitar driving the band, they cranked out 4 platinum albums and became icons of the 80s metal scene. Like many glam metal bands, Ratt too would eventually metaphorically hit a wall in the early 90s when grunge stole the show as the dominant rock sound on the radio waves. The band would break up in 1992, but DeMartini didn't just disappear. He played briefly with Dokken, hit the road with Whitesnake in '94, and even dropped a solo EP, Surf's Up, in 1995. His one full solo album, Crazy Enough to Sing to You, came out in '96 and showed off a different side of his playing. By then, Ratt had reunited, but tensions were simmering. The band released Collage and a self-titled album in '97 and '99, though neither gained the same traction as their early hits. DeMartini was even tapped to replace Doug Aldrich in Dio in 2003, but creative differences with Ronnie James Dio saw him leave before hitting the stage.
Ratt reunited once more in 2007, but by 2018, DeMartini decided he'd had enough. Rumor has it he wasn't interested in dealing with the ongoing drama, preferring to step away from the lineup instead of hitting the road again.
Though he's been out of the spotlight for some time, his skill hasn't gone unnoticed. VH1 ranked him among the top 10 most underrated guitarists of the 80s hair metal scene. His vibrato technique, comparable to greats like George Lynch and Alan Holdsworth, set him apart. DeMartini didn't just bend notes, he pushed and pulled them in a way that was unique, giving each one a voice of its own. He'd use a type of finger vibrato that required precision and finesse, moving his finger back and forth along the string to subtly raise and lower the pitch.
Warren DeMartini isn't the loudest or most theatrical guitarist, but he's a genuine talent, one whose playing carried a band to stardom and left a mark on rock history. His career may have taken a quieter turn, but for those who grew up rocking out to Ratt's music, he'll always be one of the greats. DeMartini's guitar work remains a testament to what it means to play with both passion and precision. And even if he's not out there touring, his influence is etched in the music he helped create.